Website security is one of the important topics when it comes to running WordPress applications. And if you are a business owner, a store owner, or an agency which is trying to improve your security of your WordPress website, it's important to know that there are different ways on how you can improve your security and ensure that your security is on the right level and you would avoid all these malicious attacks, source code that is affected by attackers, and loss of data when it comes to critical, whether it's customer credit cards data or some customer data and so on. As you may be aware, WordPress is one of the top CMS-based applications that can be used for running, whether it's blogs, e-commerce sites, or personal sites, and so on. And it's a number one focus for attackers when it comes to deciding which type of application to check for some security holes. And it's important to make sure to focus an attention not only on features development or introducing new some user experience improvements on a website, but also making sure that security on the correct level. What I mean by this? First of all, if you're running WordPress web application, you have to make sure that your WordPress is up to date. Your plugins are up to date. This is very easy to do when it comes to after updates of plugins, themes, and WordPress. However, it's not as easy and as straightforward. You have to also make sure that not only you after update plugins in WordPress, but these plugins work on the latest version of your WordPress application. They work between each other, because there was a scenario when one of our clients were giving us feedback saying that after automatic update, both two plugins were not working together. And it's critical to ensure that all plugins not only updated, especially when it comes to production server. They should not be updated on a production server. They should be updated whether it's on staging, pre-production environment, or developer has to ensure that plugins are updated on local version of this copy of a WordPress application. It's tested, then it's pushed through Git to a staging or pre-production environment and again tested in order to ensure that all these plugins work between themselves. These plugins work with the latest version of a WordPress application, and there are no bugs found during regression testing. In addition to application level security, not only this application have to be updated on a regular basis, there is server related issues that could happen, and there are lots of different ways on how the server can be hacked. And for this, there is a great hosting provider called Cloudways, and they go extra mile in order to ensure that your WordPress application is fully secured. Recently, Cloudways introduced a new feature. It's called malware protection, and you can find it under your panel if you will navigate to your specific application security tab on the left-hand side of the menu, and malware protection. And this is a new page where you can find information about malware protection add-on. And this add-on is powered by Immunify 360, so it automatically identifies and removes malicious code from your application's files and database. And it offers comprehensive protection through real-time scans, scheduled scans, and automatic cleanup on your production environment. Or if you would like to test it on a staging environment, it's also possible. What's important about malware protection? That you don't have to think about third-party plugins that you have to first of all search and ensure that it's coming from a proper trusted vendor that provides this security-based WordPress plugins. You don't need to worry about monthly pricing and subscription, or the fact that this plugin can be outdated and you have to ensure that it's up to date, or you have to support it yourself, or you have to contact third-party vendor. All this effort can be removed by just enabling this malware protection add-on provided by Cloudways. Malware protection provides phishing protection. It identifies and blocks phishing attacks in runtime. System protection protects system from all malicious attacks. Database protection automatically cleanups infected fields in a database. Malware protection cleanups of infected files automatically. Proactive defense, it blocks malware injection in runtime, and other robust protection against all cyber attacks. This is a really powerful add-on when it comes to protecting your WordPress application, and it's super easy to enable and use it. You just navigate to malware protection page. There is enable protection button with pricing. So let's say if you're running 1 to 5 web applications, you can have a flat price $4 per month per application. And if you are running more than 5, let's say 6 to 15, it's $3 per month per application. And if you're running more than 15 applications on a single server, you can pay $2 per month. So it's really straightforward, flexible pricing, and most people start with $4 per month, and it's worth investing additional $4 per month to ensuring your WordPress application is fully secure and protected 24/7. So you don't have to have your DevOps engineer sitting and waiting for or scanning logs on a manual basis, or you have to watch terminal that there are no additional some DDoS attacks or anything. It just performs all the checks automatically in real time without a human interaction. So let's go ahead and enable this protection for a WordPress application. Once this malware protection add-on is enabled, we can have this malicious malware detected page with the button start scan, and we can click in order to perform first scan. However, first scan is performed automatically, so it gives you information about scan history and anything that happened or found on the web application level or server level. So it performs additional scan in order to show whether or not there are some malicious code or scripts or content added to the web application. As I said, that this malware protection is powered by Immunify 360, and this is a company behind this malware protection. And there is a page that provides a high-level architecture on how this malware protection works. As we can see, there are some additional web application firewalls, web shields, IP management, post firewall. All this is installed by Immunify 360 web application firewall. It communicates with the cloud-based Immunify 360 security to analyze the data and see whether there are some malicious scripts found on your WordPress application. So this is installed on web hosting server that is provided by cloud-based hosting, so they are integrated between each other. And there is also PHP level proactive defense and file system level Immunify antivirus that is also used to identify file system level issues and protects file system and server/application level. So this is an architecture worth checking, and I highly recommend you to go to immunify360.com/immunify360 to see and familiarize yourself how this malware protection plugin works. Coming back to malware protection plugin, as we can see, we have no issues detected on my WordPress application, and we can check scan history and we can check proactive defense to see if there are some detected events during the application scan. Website security is really interesting and important topic. You shouldn't ignore this when it comes to protecting your WordPress application. And if you are not with this cloud-based hosting provider, make sure to check the offer below in the description to this video, and you can migrate with no hassle, because Cloudways team provides 40 free migrations and additional discount when it comes to migrating to Cloudways hosting. And you can enable this malware protection add-on with just one click and ensure that your WordPress application is covered, monitored, and cleaned 24/7, and you don't have to worry about some whether it's DevOps, WordPress developer, or whoever is responsible for security on a manual basis. So you can go to bed and have your proper rest while your business website generates your revenue and increase your sales. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more security-based videos, and hit like below this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.